Alright, we're gonna build a deck. So chat, I want you to look at all the champions. Teemo, Elise, Lucian, Braum, Draven, Israel, Fiora, Kalista, Katarina, Zed, Ashe, Jinx, Shen, Yasuo, Heimerdinger, Karma, Lux, Thresh, Vladimir, Anivia, Darius, Garen, Hecarim, Tryndamere. Figure out what you want to see, and we'll build that deck.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Alright, what do you guys... Oh my god, why are you guys spamming Teemo? Teemo's really bad. I don't want to waste my... Okay, what's the second one after Teemo? Teemo's really bad. Heimerdinger? I've actually never tried Heimerdinger. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna build a deck I want to play. Fiora for OTK. Fiora's really hard to pull off because she needs to survive so much attacks. You guys want to see Fiora? I can try. Fiora needs to be comboed with either Lux or Shen. Normally Shen, because Fiora and Lux are both Demacians. And you generally don't want people from the same region. Why not? Because you essentially limit your card by half. Alright, how do we build decks? Fiora and Shen. So the goal is essentially to allow Fiora to kill 4 units. You want barrier, and Shen's a barrier giver. Fiora comes with challenger, so as long as they have a minion, she can kill him. We want barrier makers as much as of it as we can. So you look at barrier, and you set your region to only Demacia and Ionia. So this is a 2-mana 3/2. I don't mind Key Guardian that much because it cycles itself. Green Glade Caretaker is pretty fun. It's a scaling 1-drop. Bright Steel Formation is very strong, but it's also very expensive. I can see running like 1 or 2 copies. Prismatic Barrier, 3 mana. How big can a deck be? Ask your mama. 40 cards. Okay, this is repost isn't bad either. I don't love it. Probably like 1 repost. Okay, this is, I think, enough barrier stuff. What cards are good when I was playing? I do like the elusive fellers. Faye Blade Twirler is very good in Yasuo deck. Navori Conspirat. Wait. There was 3 mana draw 1, right? It's Navori something. Challengers are fun to play. Deny's not bad to just stop a big spell. I kind of like Deny. We can run a couple of this. While only cards for 2 region, because that's the rule. War Chef is like a good 2-drop. I also like Laurent Protege. 3 mana 2 for good stats, especially with Challenger. Twin Disciple is alright. It's a combat trick. What's the name of that card? It's supposed to draw you a card when you play it. Maybe it was it Noxus? No, it was Ionia, right? No. There's a 3 mana card that draws you a card when you play it. Am I blind? Shadow Assassin. Right. Oh, there he is. She is. Okay, I have 2 of them already. Shadow Assassin. And we have that. I want Laurent Protege. I think it's pretty nice. Laurent Blade Keeper is not bad too if you want to keep buffing up your Fiora. Judgment. Ooh, Judgment is so fun. You know what? Let's get 2 Judgments. Judgment is it's a cheese play, because what you do is I'll show you guys why Judgment is very, very interesting. Okay, a lot of things that essentially revolves around making Fiora as my win condition. But the thing is, once Fiora dies, I'm in trouble. Okay, I need 10 more cards here. Oh, right, Deny. Draw a spell. He only draws it when he strikes. You want some removal. If you go up against aggro deck, they're gonna run me over. There's that Thermogenic card that I think is great. Oh, I think it's Zon. Never mind. Fleet Feather Tracker, 1 mana, 2/1. I think we can run that. How's my curve? That's fine. We can run something bigger maybe. Jewel Protected, grant an ally and hand +3/+3. Radiant Guardian's okay. Riot Games is gifting 100 subs to the community. Well, thank you, Mr. Riot. Chat, can we get a thank you, Mr. Riot? Wow. Anyone lucky enough to get a sub from Riot Games themselves? Dreamblade Duo, Herald of Spring, Mobilize, Highwayman. Vanguard Defender's a strong 2-drop against aggro. Let's just make another Shadow Assassin. It's a decent card. It's a good cycle. I don't want to spend too much of my wild cards because I only have a limited amount of them. And the rest I can spend some green cards, it's fine. And we'll get more cards the more we play anyway. Alright, let's just play a game, you know what? Yeah, we can just play a game here. Don't have to try too hard. Alright, just 2 more cards and we should be good. Radiant Strike? Nah, I don't like Radiant Strike. Burst? Probably. Rush. Alright, good enough. Alright. First opponent. YBK. Wait, is that DYBKTZ? Oh, Fiora in hand! Yeah. Oh, by the way, you essentially hard mulligan for champions, like every time. Ooh, Green Glaive. Man, I wish I kept the barrier guy then. Is my deck tracker working? Deck tracker online, yes it works. It's working for me. Oh, nice.
I am one with the land.
Oh wait, he has a tracker that can counter it. That's fine. Oh, he's not using his challenger ability. Oh, he's a new player. He probably doesn't know about the challenger ability. It's not his fault. Chat, it's not his fault. He's a new player. But he can use his tracker to kill my Green Glade. He's just not doing it. I'm okay passing because remember, 2 of these mana goes into my spell reserve. So it's not a big deal that that I'm essentially skipping this turn, right?
How can Brom help?
I'll play Fiora.
By my honor, you must
This way, if he tries to attack, my Fiora gets a kill.
Time for talking to.
I'll do my best.
Oh, he doesn't know how Challenger works. Poor feller.
Such unrefined style.
I'll show him how Challenger works. Ooh, okay, that's 1. 3 more minions and I win the game.
It is easy, see?
So here, I can play Shen.
The eye of twilight sees all.
So what makes... why block Braum? Because he deals 0 damage. I guess it doesn't really matter because he regens, right?
For the honor of my house.
That's fine. So if I attack with Shen, I can play Fiora, right?
Strike quickly.
Play
strike
Fiora and grab the Laurent
Try me.
to make him fight my Fiora. Meanwhile, my Shen will provide armor to my Fiora. Oh yeah, this is low. Oh wait, I forgot. Braum, I shouldn't have blocked Braum. So Fiora gets another kill here. And he levels up too and gains +1/+1, so that's really nice. So that's 2. If I get 2 more kills with Fiora, her ability activates and wins me the game.
Ah, it is
Oh,
the
that's a
boosters.
big Poro. I'm gonna save my mana.
Approaching the battlefront.
Okay. Okay, what I can do here is give Fiora Barrier.
My shield is yours.
Honor
And he'll be-
dictates both our actions.
He'll be too afraid to attack. Because if he attacks with anyone, Fiora can block.
Charge! Form up!
First we fight.
This guy's going ham. So he hasn't done the challenger. Oh wait, he figured it out. Nice. He figured out how to drag my units on the board to fight his Braum. Okay. So my Fiora can block Sithra. My Green Glade will kill Braum. This will get the trade. I'm gonna leave the Poro alive for my Fiora to kill.
What could have been? The stories were better.
So this is the Barrier Fiora deck.
My shield is yours.
Honor dictates both our actions.
And we have a scaling 1-drop too, so it's really powerful.
Shh. There it is.
He's gonna deal 1 damage to my Fiora to break my barrier. That's fine. It's only 1 damage.
Gotcha.
This is okay, because I can attack with Shen and still give her
I never hold
barrier
back.
anyway. Drag the Avarosian Marksman for my Fiora to kill. And do my attack.
They are under my protection.
Shen's given enough barriers, so he levels up as well. Can you multi-block? Nope, there's no multi-block in the game. Watch.
Hunted down.
So that's the Fiora Exodia deck. Exodia Teemo. Okay. Someone from Riot told me there's an Exodia Teemo deck. I mean, I can kinda. Oh, nice. Ah, God. Twin Disciple's fine. It's a combat trick. Okay, I'm about to show you guys something weird. What happens when you have 2 champions in your hand? No, sorry, 2 champions, 1 on the board and 1 in your hand. It gets a little funky.
Ready for deployment.
He gets to go first since he's attacking.
Always 2 steps ahead.
Ah, he's gonna give a Radiant Strike. That's
Turn the tide.
fine, though.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
I'll save the mana. Yeah, I'll save the mana.
A noble end.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. No, I'll play the Shen.
The fate
And then
of
we're gonna
mortals and spirits falls to me.
He has 4 mana. I have 3 reserve mana, right? I can give Fiora Barrier with my Shen. This is a really good 1-2 punch. Ooh. So I'm gonna attack with my Shen. Because support unit, like, support only applies to the unit to the right. So ordering and positioning matters here. We're gonna pull his Poro out to fight. And we get a free kill here. And we have 3 mana left over from earlier for combat trick.
2 down.
What happened to my other Fiora? It turned into something called Fiora's Repost. Like compared to this Repost, but doesn't have Fiora's name on it. Fiora's Repost represents Fiora But because you can't have two of the same champions on the board normally, it becomes another spell. So that you're not stuck on having a champion card in your hand that you can't play. If my Fiora does die though, Fiora's repost goes back to being Fiora. So, he played a fast spell. So he's gonna use his Lauren Bladekeeper to kill my Fiora. I can react to a fast spell with the burst spell of my own. So what I can do is use Twin Disciples and give her health. And this actually helps me because now my Fiora gets a free kill on his Lauren Bladekeeper. 3 out of 4. So because I have a combat trick or a trap card, that's to say, he didn't expect it, and you know, he actually helps me out. So there's interaction back and forth. He plays a card and I can react to his card that he played. So Fiora has killed 3 units, right? He just needs to kill 1 more. Remember, we're just gonna attack right away.
So I go.
Put Shen on, give Fiora Barrier. Use her challenger ability to drag the Omen Hawk out to kill. Is it too early to say hi, YouTube? There's definitely a weakness. I'm drawing really well because I'm hitting my champions. I've only had 2 threats in my game, in my deck. The 1-drop and Fiora. If all 3 of my Fiora dies, I might as well bottom right because there's no other way I win. He's Ionian and Zon. That one Barrier. Yeah. Ugh, okay, see, this is a really crappy hand. Oh, you can mute your opponent if you find him annoying.
I am one with the land.
One with the land.
My training is unconventional.
Okay. I can attack here.
Who goes there?
Although damage doesn't matter too much for me because my plan is to OTK them.
Safety mode? Ha! Didn't build one.
Ooh, this guy's kind of annoying. It comes with quick attack. So I need something that can essentially has 4 health. Oh, so I can't block it.
These woods protect their own. Here we go.
So this is kind of the weakness. Bad draws. Ow. Alright, this guy knows what he's doing. Ooh, Shen. Wait, Shen's really nice. Oh man, I have enough mana. I'm gonna play my Lawrence.
In grace, beauty in the blade.
So by using my Lawrence, I can drag her to fight and attack with my Green Blades. It's gonna do 2 damage to my Lawrence. So this becomes a 2/2, right? I want my Lawrence alive. No, you know what? It's fine. He's using 2 cards to kill 1 card.
No!
In my opinion, that's value. I'd rather save the card and the mana. Okay, so this is where it gets real interesting. This is where it gets real interesting because I have double Green Blade, right?
A foray into the field?
Which are
How
scaling
exciting.
1-drops with Barrier. And guess who I just played?
I walk the space
Shen.
between
Generates a
worlds.
barrier every single turn.
River shape the land and give it life.
So this guy gets a free spell every time he attacks. So he's high priority. Alright, this is... Okay, Chad, you ready? You ready for the funky town?
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
So this is where the fun begins. All the combat tricks that are possible.
I find them unworthy.
Ordering matters here. By putting my Shen on the leftmost, by the time these guys attack, they would have gained the attack from Shen. I'm gonna drag the River Shaper here against my Fiora, and my Shen's giving her barrier, right? And these guys get +2/+2. A process from left to right.
A gift from the river folk.
Man, these green blades will scale every single round. There's not much to do, so I'm just gonna pass. I'm not wasting my 2 mana because it becomes reserve mana. So he's got 9 mana. I mean 6 mana plus 3 mana reserve. He's gonna support this unit, which gives her health, lifesteal. I can make the Fiora block here, and actually I'll do it like this.
There is no dispute.
This allows my Fiora to kill 1 more unit, then level up. He's gonna give it quick attack this round, which is very fancy, but I'm gonna react to this by giving her barrier, which will also buff up my Glade Takers too, by +2/+2. I'm gonna let combat resolve, but he has a chance to react to it.
Too easy.
Oh, easy.
It must be done.
Okay, even if he blocks the Fiora, guess what? I got double green blade taker ready to kill. So we'll drag out on this guy. So another barrier, so 7/7. Okay, here's when it gets real interesting. This is why I love Judgment. Judgment allows my Fiora to kill every unit on board. So right now it's 2 out of 4, but I give my Fiora Judgment and pick her. And if this resolves,
Death by 1,000 cuts.
she kills everyone.
My sweet one!
So that's a double kill, which fulfills the win condition. This was the deck I played the most during playtest. And they actually nerfed it too. They nerfed it twice. What was it originally? Fiora used to have quick attack in addition to Challenger. So you didn't have to give her barrier because she would attack first. Wait, this guy's an icon. I got the Shen, but I'll keep the Fleet Feather Tracker. Maybe we can pick something off. Shen's fine, but we really want Fiora. It's fine. We got a curve here. I can play Challenger on 1 and then give it barrier and let it attack again the following turn. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 curve here. He's attacking first. That's fine. Quick attack is first strike. Yeah. There's double strike and quick attack. Explain Challenger. Challenger essentially forces an enemy unit on the board. So when you attack, your opponent can just choose not to use his unit to block, and this way you can keep like really high value units,
for each
right?
crab I saw today.
But with Challenger, you can say, nah, your unit is fighting. Little Poro. Oh, you can take it. Oh wait, he's angry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so this turn I can give. Trying to think. Should I save this for Shen later? I can save this mana, right? It's probably better to save it. I'm not wasting the mana. And if he plays something I can challenge, I can just play this in response. What does quick attack mean? It means your unit deals damage before the enemy unit. So if you kill the enemy unit in your one attack, that means you don't take damage. Lauren Protege, big fan of Lauren Protege. I think it's a great card. I like challenger cards because it makes decks that are reliant on hiding one specific unit not that good. It allows you to choose good trades, which is a big deal. Can you OTK with Fiora? Yeah.
Everything's better with
Bulging
Says
biceps.
you.
Green Glaive Duo. Oh, that's it. Do I want the Shadow Assassin or the Protege? I'll play the Shadow Assassin. It's an elusive unit, and it can only be blocked by another elusive unit, like my Shadow Assassin. If Fiora gets returned to your hand, does the reset the kill counter? I don't believe so. I need to double check. But once you level up a champion, all future version of your champion is also leveled up. Green Glaive Duo. Okay. So I can play this, right?
These woods protect
No,
their
maybe I should
own.
play Shen instead. No, it's fine. I think it's fine. So how do you know so much about this game? I've played it for 2 months.
Take the high ground.
Okay, so here I can give my
Got your back.
Fleet Feather Tracker Barrier and make him fight against the Green Glade Lookout. Why do you press pass so often? Because it's a back and forth. The round only passes when both of us say pass.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey,
We gotta kill this. We got
My
this.
steel is yours. I will play my part.
Do you want to use the Green Glade?
Vine and Wisp, steady my hand.
He's got 3 reserve mana, but so do I. I'm sure he has some kind of combat trick.
Hold up.
That's fine. How does reserve mana work? You can save up to 3 mana that carries over through turns, but you can only use it for spells. So it's good for control decks, not so good for aggro decks. What the heck is this? Deal 3 damage to anything. That's fine.
My scroll.
It also cost him a discard, so he
Hang on,
played.
Vern.
It was 2 for 1, so that's value for me, right? And now he's down to 3 cards. I'm still being mana efficient. I got 3 mana to spare. I want to get my Shen out there so he can start generating barriers too. I think I should have played the Shen last round instead of the Green Glade combo. What's the average game length? I want to say 15 minutes. It's pretty short.
I'm on it. Wow, did you see that?
The eye of twilight sees all.
They'll never see us coming.
I can't block that. It comes with elusive. Oof. What I can do is challenger it. I don't have Fiora, which kind of makes me sad, but we can win without Fiora. Essentially, we can win without Shen, just repeatedly pulling units out and killing them for free.
Enforced equilibrium.
Protect and strike.
He can block my 2/2 with his my 3/2 with a 2/2. That's fine. Yeah, that's the problem with this deck. I'm kind of running out of units, but I can play Shadow. That's why I have 3 Shadow Assassin to cycle through my deck, which helps me hit Fiora faster.
Safety first.
Do you pick who Shen gives barrier to? It's the unit to his right. Can you block with multiple creatures? No, you can't. What's deck size? 40 cards. Hand size is 10 cards. Toes, what's elusive? Elusive is you can only be blocked by other elusive units. So it's very good for sneaky. Like, it's just free damage. If your opponent doesn't have elusive units or a way to kill elusive unit, your elusive unit is just like boop, 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 boop. Max mana is 10. Yeah, right now we have like a lot of combat buffs, this is one of the reasons why the Fiora deck is weak. Because if you don't draw Fiora, all these combat cards ain't gonna
break
do
their
jack.
spirits and their swords.
Those, are you ever gonna reopen donations? Probably not. You can donate it to charity. What does Challenger do? Allows me to force fights. How many champs do you have in a deck? Up to
Always
6
seeking new horizons.
with 3 of the same. You can technically have 6 different champions if you really want. What's the board size? 6 units on each side. Dude. Yeah, make some money moves. I could level up my Shen.
I sense an imbalance.
I demand satisfaction. Aha! Hardly fair.
They cannot hide.
So this comes with quick attack, right? Can you explain spell speed? Slow spells you can only play when you can play minions. Fast spell you can play in response to slow spells or other fast spells. Burst spells you can play whenever you want and it doesn't count as an action. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? He's gonna Mystic Shot it. But I can counter his Mystic Shot with heal. So I'm responding to his response. So essentially 1 card for 1 card. That's an even trade. So is Riven in this game? No. No, we do not like Riven 1 tricks here. Why are they not attacking? My opponent's thinking. It's his turn. Because he can respond to this. If he so chooses. So he's going to respond to my response. By giving his Intrepid Mariner 3 health. Now I can respond to his response. By giving my Fleet Feather Trackers 3 more attack. But I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I want this guy dead, but I don't really need him that dead. But then again, what am I going to do with my mana, you know? Do you have any other responses, sir? So the Mystic Shot finally triggered. Yeah, we're winning without Fiora, but essentially Shen has the carry. Champion cards are like king, and that's why I have so much challengers, because challenger screws up champion cards. Because normally you want to hide your champion and keep him safe, but challenger's like, no, your champion needs to fight. Thermogenic Beam. No, I can't respond to this. I'm out of mana. For 6 mana, it deals 6 damage.
As it had to be.
Bang it!
But it's okay because I had another Shen card in my hand.
Balance requires a watchful eye.
Because remember, that spell that we had, it was actually another copy of Shen. And once we lose our Shen,
give it life.
it's available. It turns back into Shen. What are the 3 circles under your mana? That's my spell mana, reserve mana.
Enforce equilibrium.
Does minions stay damaged between rounds? Yes, ma'am. Is Barrier like Divine Shield? Yes, except it only lasts for 1 turn. Does Karma count reserve mana or just main mana? Main mana.
From the river folk.
Alright, just chipping them down. Without Green Glade or Fiora, we don't have a lot of aggression. Oh, it's Jinx! Okay, this is... God, I wish I had my challenger ready to kill her. She levels up, that's the problem. He's gonna try and discard a card, right? This Jinx is gonna be a problem if she levels up. I don't have anything that has 3 attack that can kill her too. Yeah, bit of a problem. Oh no! Jinx leveled up. Okay. Oh crap. Oh god, it's a 5-4 now. So he draws 2 cards, and if he empties both, he gets a Mega Death Rocket. We have a way to kill her. We gotta use Key Guardian so we can cycle. Don't you have lethal? Well, he's gonna get Super Mega Death Rocket, which deals 4 damage and 1 to everything, which is gonna kill my Fleetwood tracker. Tells you could have won last turn. Am I being backseated by people whose experience is watching me play the game for 30 minutes? Is that what's happening? Is this really the path you want to go down right now? Jinx, get excited. Oh, she's. There's the Mega Death Rocket. Let's barrier her.
Your place is still in the mortal world.
Oh, there's card interactions. When you play barrier card, Shen will react. This is fine. All they have is a Mega Death Rocket right now. We'll give it to this bird so that when he goes Mega Death Rocket, fine. Also upgrades my Shen. Do you want to use your Mega Death Rocket? What's fleeting? It only lasts for 1 turn, so you want to use it right away. There's the Mega Death Rocket. I can respond to it, but it doesn't kill anything I own anyway. What we can do is burst my Shen and use him to strike, targeting my Shen against his Jinx, making them fight. He has no more cards, so he can't react to this, right? There's 1 damage to everything, which isn't enough. And then play Lawrence.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
What is tough? Tough is reduce all damage by 1. So now I just pull the scrap bot.
It must be done.
Shen grants barrier, also +2 attack. Sorry, +3 attack. And you know, even without Fiora and Green Blade 1-drop, you still win. Yeah. You can see this is a demonstration of just a synergistic deck between barriers and 2 very synergistic champions, Shen and Fiora.
Hey, lights out.